Hi, Q here. I had a tweet the other day. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I've got a Twitter account, QQQvid. Who would have guessed it? Right. I got a question, and I was asked, what were my thoughts on Nintendo not going to E3? Well, my thoughts are, why would they bother? They've only got one console coming out, the Wii Pro. Woo, big whoopee. And by the way, can I just get out the way that I do like Nintendo. This isn't a hate thing, this is just my opinion. Yeah, so they've only got that coming when it comes to consoles. And then they've got their new games, you know, their Mario and Zelda games and whatever. But to be perfectly honest, graphically what they're playing these games on at the moment barely are able to even keep up with the consoles that are already out. So if they go to E3, they're going to be going up against Sony and Microsoft showing all their new games. I mean, Microsoft have already said that E3 for them is all about the games, and that's why they're releasing the details on the Xbox on the 21st of May. So by the time it comes to E3, we'll pretty much know about the consoles. And Sony, of course, will show us more than their gamepad. Hopefully we'll actually see the box itself, which I'm sure they will. But they're obviously going to be focusing on their new fancy fandangled games. It's going to be a great hoo-ha. Now, the other thing about Nintendo, I think, and it's rather worrying, I think, that they might end up going the way of Sega. Sega made the 32X add-on years and years ago, and it really killed them, because they released it and they'd already pretty much told everybody that they were also bringing out a new console in roughly a year. I think it worked out just less than a year, but come see, come sa. So anyway, they made such a cock up, they lost that much money that they got out of the console market. Now, with Nintendo, the television consoles, everyone knows they're way behind. Everybody knows that. With the handhelds, okay, they're not as powerful as the Sony handheld, but game-wise, I think they're really good. Now, that could be their one saving thing, if it wasn't for mobile phones. Mobile phones now, the quality of the games coming out on them is, to be quite frank, absolutely friggin' ridiculous, and it's only going to get better over the next couple of years. Is it worth carrying a handheld round when you've already got your phone in your pocket? Well, that's something Nintendo are going to have to ask themselves. Maybe they'd be better making a phone, but we'll see what happens. As I say, I think Nintendo are going to go the way of Sega. They're going to stop making consoles, certainly within however many years, and they'll be making games. Now, I suppose the one good thing about that is we might actually get to see Mario in all its beauty with actual good graphics, rather than the childish kiddie ones we've been seeing for years from Nintendo, and also the likes of Zelda. Maybe we'll get a realistic looking Zelda. That'd make a change, wouldn't it? Right, well, there's my thoughts. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. You've also got to remember there's a few other consoles coming out at the moment, which they'll be at E3. Oh well, let's hope I'm wrong. Funny thing is, if you like this video, go and have a look at it. It's called Call of Duty Killer Cuts. And the funny thing is, it's a Nintendo song. It was from a game that they made for their SNES. Ironic, isn't it? See if you can name the game. Laterz Love Q.